Hello everybody, I am Jared with JS Gaming, and today we're going to be looking a little bit into patch 7.2.5 with the release of the Chromie's Many Deaths questline. The questline so far is very fun in my opinion, but today we're going to be specifying on the rep that you're going to need to grind. As you can see there, I have the Timelord title. That is what you get when you reach max rep with Chromie. Personally, I did this in a few hours. I did this in about 2.5 hours. Just solid rep grinding. It was easy. It was fun. You can make a little bit of gold while you're at it. And what we're going to be farming here are these Sands of Time. Now, when you use one of these, which I'm going to use later, you will get two options. One of which on the left will usually be a wallet with gold and or a pet, or it'll be rep. Or it'll be something else like a box that will give you an epic item to make a portal easier. Now, what we want is the rep. On the right side will usually be most of your buffs, like the speed, the damage, the healing, all of that. That will be on the right side. What we're going to start here with doing is we're going to kill that first southmost shrine, and we're basically just going to hit up all 4 shrines. We're going to hit all 4 shrines, and we're going to kill all 5 magnetars that are scattered throughout the zone. In this run, I got fairly lucky. Since you only have 15 minutes in here, it guarantees that you're not going to be doing the exact same farm over and over and over, because depending on how lucky you are from the Sands of Time, you could get multiple items to make the portals easier. Now, all of these bosses have a chance to drop 1 to 2 Sands of Time. I think I get pretty unlucky here and get 1 on every single one. Something else to notice, or to note, is that as soon as you spawn in, I skipped it because I was in a rush, but there is a quest there, and that quest will have you go kill one of the 4 dragon shrines, and it will give you 3 Sands of Time for completing it. So be sure to pick that up. I didn't do it. Again, it's not that big of a deal because I'm already exalted, but make sure that you do that. We are going to kill every single one of these bosses, and the magnetars, and depending on how much time left, we can go into some portals. Depending on what items we get, we can run them quickly, just to maximize our rep. When I was doing this, I was getting an average of 2,500 to 3,000 rep per run, which is very good, because the max rank only takes 3,000 rep to get to, that rank itself. The other ones combined, I think it's a total of like 40,000 rep total. But when you're doing about 10 runs, 150 minutes, it's not a lot of time at all. So at this point we've used about 5 minutes of our 15 minutes allotted time, and we're about halfway done. So depending on your speed, your clear speed, gear isn't really an issue because it scales you to level 112, and it gives you 1,000 item level. So the gear is not an issue here, but depending on your clear speed on bosses, your playstyle and all that, you have a few minutes to buffer, and you don't need to do the portals, but the portals are what we're going to be doing with the remaining time for after we kill this guy. So again, we get our Sands of Time. I like to open them on the way back after I kill all the Minotaur, or I don't know what they're called. They're the big things that look like bulls, kind of, not really. Ignore that. There's going to be, again, 5 of them. We've killed all 5 now, I believe. No, we've killed 4 now. And the 5th one can walk this entire plane, so sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get unlucky. But I believe I do find him right here on this little crevice, and yeah, you just gotta kill all 5 of these. There may be more than 5. I've spent an entire 15 minutes searching, and I've only found the 5. So there may be one like up in the mountain somewhere, but it's not that important. I shot 2 Sands of Time off that guy, that's awesome. So as I'm flying back, I like to use the Sands of Time. And when I get up here, I'll show you what you get from them, and I'll kind of explain how it works. See, 50 rep, 10 time warp badges. There was a crate there. I'm doing this very quickly because I've done it before. But you see, I got 2 time lost keepsake boxes. These contain items that speed up this process. So normally when you come to Mount Hydro, you would have to go through many waves to get to this behemoth. However, this item instantly summons it for us and lets us kill it to save a bunch of time. Same with the Tyraid's Moonstone, or Tyrion's Moonstone that I got. It's just going to let you skip through basically everything, as you'll see coming up here in a minute. So you're just going to spend these last 5 minutes clearing as many portals as you can. Killing the behemoth right here will give 2 to 3. And I'm going to open those pretty much immediately, I believe, as I'm inside the Tyrion's Moonstone one, because it can also give you a buff that gives you more rep. So as you see, a Moonfeather Hippogriff picks me up, and it's going to fly me through everything. I'm going to skip all of the trash, I'm going to skip all of the teleporting. You'll see some of the trash that I fly over here. We get to skip all of that. It saves a lot of time. I think it shaves off like 3 minutes from each one. The Stratholme one especially being important, because that one takes about 6 minutes to clear. If you're slow, if you're decently fast with many speed boosts on your class, you have to clear it in 4 to 5. This boss right here, super easy. Not even worth blinking an eye at, really. All you think you have to dodge are those little shadows, as they will one-shot you. Pick up your Sands of Time. Go ahead and teleport back to the front, get more rep and time warp badges right there. And that's basically it. That was a full run. I don't believe I can clear other portals in 3 minutes, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your rep farming.